Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything under control? It's no magic, it's all about understanding the game of power. This game is everywhere. It's in the way you negotiate with your friends about where to eat, how you interact with your family, the tactics you use at work, or even in the way you deal with strangers. Power dynamics are present in every aspect of our lives, whether we acknowledge it or not. Now imagine having a guidebook to navigate these complexities. Enter the 48 Laws of Power. This book isn't just for people who like to manipulate others, it's for everyone who wants to succeed. It's about understanding the rules of the game and knowing when to make your move. Power is not just about control, it's about understanding situations and making smarter moves. And guess what? You can learn it too. Imagine you're playing a video game and you've just found a cheat code. That's what Law 1 is all about. It's called Never Outshine the Master. Picture yourself in a new job or part of a new group. It's exciting, isn't it? You're eager to show off your skills, prove your worth, and maybe even take the lead. But hold on, champ. The first law of power advises otherwise. It suggests you observe, learn, and understand the dynamics before making grand gestures. It's about recognizing who holds the power and ensuring you don't overshadow them. Think of it like this. You're at a party and you start doing the moonwalk better than the host. It might be impressive, but it's also a surefire way to get yourself uninvited from future parties. Instead, make your master shine brighter while you learn from them. Remember, it's a game of chess, not a sprint. Ever heard of the saying, don't show all your cards at once? Well, Law 3 is exactly that. It's about concealing your intentions. Think about it. When you're planning a surprise party, do you tell the guest of honor about it? Of course not. You keep it under wraps until the right moment. The same principle applies to power. Imagine you're negotiating a big deal. If you reveal your bottom line right off the bat, what's to stop the other party from taking advantage? They could push for more concessions, knowing you're desperate to close the deal. But if you keep your cards close to your chest, they're left guessing. You maintain control. The key here is timing. Knowing when to reveal your hand and when to hold back. It's a delicate dance, but one well worth mastering. So remember, in the power game, mystery is your best friend. Ever wondered why being less available can make you more important? This is the essence of Law 16. The power of absence. In the power game, scarcity can create a sense of importance. For example, if you're always accessible, always responding instantly, people may start to take your time and attention for granted. On the other hand, if you're a bit more elusive, a bit more vague about your schedule, people may start to value your time and attention more. They'll start to wonder, what's he up to? Why isn't he responding? This curiosity can create a sense of intrigue, of mystery, and that can make you appear more powerful, more important. For instance, consider the person who always replies instantly to messages. They may be seen as eager, maybe even a bit desperate. But the person who takes their time, who doesn't always respond straight away, they create a sense of anticipation, of suspense, and that can make their presence more impactful, their words more valued. So remember, in the power game, absence can make your presence more impactful. It's not about playing hard to get, it's about understanding the value of your time, your attention, your presence. It's about knowing when to step back, when to let others come to you. Because sometimes, the best move in the power game is to make no move at all. Ever heard of the saying, stand out from the crowd? That's what Law 6 is all about. The power game isn't just about concealing and strategizing, it's also about making sure eyes are on you. You see, power players don't fade into the background, they do unusual things, harmless yet unconventional acts that draw attention. Maybe it's wearing a unique piece of jewelry, or perhaps it's speaking up at a meeting when everyone else is silent. It's about making people notice you, remember you. After all, how can you influence if you're invisible? Consider this. A person who always follows the crowd, never saying or doing anything that could be deemed unusual, is likely to blend in. They become just another face in the crowd, but you, my friend, are not just another face. So remember, in the power game, being too normal is not an option. Stand out, get noticed, and let the power game begin. Ever heard of the saying, less is more? That's what Law 4 is all about. It's about mastering the art of silence in the power game. There's an inherent power in silence that can make you more intriguing and formidable. The less you reveal, the more people can wonder. It's human nature to fill in the blanks, and when you don't give away too much, others will naturally try to decipher your thoughts and intentions. That's where you gain an upper hand. You see, by keeping your plans and strategies to yourself, you maintain control of the narrative. Information is power, and the one who holds the information holds the power. So, remember, in the power game, sometimes saying less can give you more power. It's not about being secretive, but about being strategic. Speak when necessary, but let your actions do most of the talking. So, you got a glimpse of the laws, but how do you start playing the power game? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's break it down. First things first, you've got to observe. Observation is the key to understanding any game, and the power game is no different. Look around you. Who holds the power? How did they get it? What are they doing to keep it? Try to see the invisible strings that move the world. It's like watching a chess game, trying to figure out the strategies, the moves, and the counter moves. Next, learn. Once you've observed the power dynamics, it's time to educate yourself. The 48 Laws of Power is a great place to start. It's a manual, a guidebook to the power game. Read it, study it, internalize it. Every law, every strategy, every anecdote in the book is a lesson. And the more you learn, the better you'll understand the game. And then practice. Power, like any other skill, requires practice. You've got to apply the laws, test the strategies, make your moves. Start small, perhaps in your personal relationships or at your workplace. Apply a law, see the results, learn from your successes and failures. It's a process of trial and error, of constant refinement and improvement. But remember, the power game isn't about crushing people under your heel. It's not about domination or control. It's about understanding, about making smart moves, about playing the game to your advantage. It's about being able to see the chessboard, to anticipate the moves, to strategize and counter-strategize. It's about being a player, not a pawn. And that's how you master the power game, by observing, learning, and practicing, by understanding the game and playing it to your advantage, by becoming a player, not a pawn. It's a journey, a process, a game. And you, my friend, are now one step closer to becoming a power player. Power isn't about domination, it's about understanding the game. True power lies not only in control but also in confidence. If you want to know how to build that self-assured mindset, check out this video on boosting confidence. Always remember that becoming powerful is easier than you think.